live from Saturday Night Live.
There we go. Hello and welcome to the Game Bang Podcast. We are here to talk about games, movies, comics, and other shenanigans that we tend to talk about. This week, we're kind of left with our dicks out. We thought we'd have three of us here, and then one of us decided to last minute say he won't be here, and Nicole's still MIA, and by that I mean she's still being patched up in the base, and we're still working on that one. And then Aaron has been abducted by birds. Absconded, you might say, by birds. Didn't we have that happen to her last week, too?
No, I wasn't here last week, but
Well, I mean, after the podcast. I think you were downstairs, and what happened is we were chatting, she stepped outside, and all of a sudden this flock of birds just picked her up and flew off with her.
oh yeah, I remember. Me and Ryan were kind of like deep down in Nicole's rib cage, kind of settling some stuff up, and we look over, and there's just Aaron getting flown away by some birds.
I tried to stop them, but when I brought the gun out, she's like, "No, don't shoot the birds." I'm like, "Listen, I can't save you if I don't shoot something." And she's like, "Just let me go. Just let me go." And I'm like, "This seems like a metaphor for something." And she's like, "No, it's not. Just fuck off and don't shoot these birds, you asshole."
I mean, I would have helped, but elbow deep, literally in Nicole's rib cage.
I mean, you had priorities. I'm not gonna say you shouldn't have your priorities.
And I'm just dealing with an education from the war in medicine. So to be honest, I didn't really know what I was fucking doing. I didn't know if this part should be connected to this part. But you know what? So far she seems pretty good. So
Let's see.
we couldn't have. Me and Ryan couldn't have fucked up that much, you know.
Hopefully not. I'm gonna try to get some background music going when we're doing this, because, like I said, we're gonna do something a little different this time around.
I'm kind of curious on what we are doing.
So let me do play. And I need to turn this down a lot, probably. Okay, so I'm gonna change songs there because I don't want that one. Oh, that'll work. So we're playing some Sonic music in the background because I literally have nothing better to play. So, guys, you have Aaron and Max here, and normally we play a game of some kind, and normally I have something prepared for you. So today, instead of doing that, we're going to play an online game of Would You Rather.
Oh.
I literally brought up the site, and I'm like, Max and I are just going to chat, and I don't feel like distract myself with little shiny gameplay. So I'm just going to pick things and just have as questions, but at the same time, we can also, talk about other shit, too. So I thought that'd be kind of fun to do.
Yeah, this is an open...
Yeah, open forum, open discussion. We'll just do whatever. So,
yeah.
Let's bring up the next question here.
Let's just get some bourbon out, and there we go.
Oh, fuck. Get on the comments. Okay, so, Max, our very first question of the night is going to be, would you rather fight in the Civil War or fight in the Revolutionary War?
Ooh, that was a good question, dude.
They are both noble causes. Both of them have very poor weapons to use and very poor medicine to fix any injuries you have. So basically, you're either going to die no matter what, or you're going to be remembered as a hero.
What side am I on?
I feel like you get to pick which side you're on.
My Irish heritage tells me that I should be in the revolution for the Americans. For, being enslaved for 300 fucking years.
Right.
But on the other hand, I've always wanted to shoot a bigot in the dick.
I mean, I'm kind of torn myself here. Being part Native American, do I really want the Americans to win the Revolutionary War? They kind of fuck us over in the long run.
Yeah, but if you think about it, right? The British would have fucked them over anyways.
But they
because, if you look at how they treated, the actual Indians, India Indians, and how they treated China.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I do kind of want to keep the British out and make it. Yeah, fuck the British. We're going to go fight in Revolutionary War. Let's see what our percentage is. We're in the majority, so we are with the people. That's good. So, Max, how's your week been?
Ooh, it's been stressful and... Yeah.
Sounds good.
School.
Maybe this question will ease your mind a bit. Would you rather eat a cup of baking soda and then do a shot of vinegar, would you rather eat a pack of Mentos and then chug a Diet Coke?
Mentos and Diet Coke, dude. Because I kind of want my mouth to become a fountain. You know those fucking, like, ice fountains, dude?
Yeah.
I want to be an actual, like, flesh and blood version of those.
Plus, vinegar just sounds disgusting. I've smelled the shit. It's disgusting. So I'm gonna go with that too.
Yo, another thing that happened this week, though, is I watched all of Bob's Burgers from Season 1.
You caught up with me! Oh, that's brilliant!
And I also watched a lot of facts videos about the series.
Did you see the newest episode from Sunday?
Yes, I did this morning.
That was a very sweet episode. I liked it.
It was.
So then I take it you saw my recipe on the on Facebook then, where I made the do the Brussels burger.
Yes, I did.
It was very good.
I'm glad. You know, I've been tempted to buy the book that's out.
You really should. The recipes in there are just phenomenally interesting, and I cannot wait to try more of them. I think the Bedded on Black burger is going to be the next one I try to tackle.
Oh, dude.
I just have to go and get the fermented garlic for it. There's like only one shop around here that sells it. I'm like, come on, really? Just like the show? Come on.
Yeah, like... and it's going to be as expensive as the show, dude. It's going to be, like, super fucking expensive.
I actually asked someone who'd seen it at the shop, and they said, nah, it wasn't that much more expensive. So I'm gonna hold out and hope that it's maybe only, like, a little more expensive, but not like 50 billion times more, because that would kind of suck.
Did you know that Bob is bisexual?
It would not surprise me.
I watched, like, do you know the Predator YouTube channel?
I have not, no.
They're basically a YouTube channel that, like, goes over cartoons and animations. And they do a 107 facts. And they have 2 videos of 107 facts on Bob's Burgers.
Oh, really?
I'll link them to you after the podcast. It's pretty...
Nice.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I got that show when I was sick, and I have not turned back since. It's a brilliant show, and if you have not watched Bob's Burgers out there, people of the internet, you really should, because it's actually... I don't want to compare it to the other shows, but I feel like it's a more modern, like, Simpsons-esque comedy. Like, Simpsons is still good to an extent, but I think it's kind of aged in a way where it doesn't fit quite as well in modern comedy as it used to. But Bob's Burgers seems to fit that mold really well, and it doesn't go to the absurd level that, say, Futurama does, which fits almost all the time, but it does a good enough job where you're like, oh, hey, I get that reference, I get that joke, I've been in a situation like that, that looks delicious, I want that burger. You get all those kind of comments and thoughts going through the show, and it's like, I just really think it's something that you don't really see too often when you're stuck with shows like Family Guy and fucking, what's the other one, American Dad?
Yeah, and you know, it has a very unique cartoon style as well.
The animation looks way different, yeah.
However, it's just very interesting. I bet you already knew this, but did you know they were also originally supposed to be cannibals?
I remember they made that joke in the first episode.
That's actually how they got the idea for the pilot.
So then why did they change their mind on that one? Just because it probably wouldn't have gone over well?
Like, they'd be making the same jokes, pretty much.
Ah, gotcha.
For cannibalism, and, Fox already had 2 shows that involved cannibalism, so Fox didn't really want them.
I'm kind of confused as to how they have more than one show with cannibalism. I get they have Hannibal, but what's the other one?
They had, at the time, Cops, which
Cops had cannibals in it?
Yeah, Cops had a lot of, cases of cannibalism that they were dealing with at the time.
Well, that's not the show's fault. They just
came
across
just...
people like that. If anything, it's society's fault.
And they had some judge show at the time.
Okay.
That they dealt with, like, cases of cannibalism as well. Because, like they what the network was doing at the time was they were trying to get as many cases from the Cops show as much as possible. Or at least fake it. Whichever it ended up being. But, I mean, I'm kind of glad that they didn't, because I don't know how it would have changed. But like Tina was originally a boy.
No, I could see that.
I mean, same voices and everything.
So next question is, would you rather be a pirate or a ninja?
Motherfucking ninja, dude. No questions.
Yeah, I gotta go ninja. 72 or 78 to 22%. Yeah, we were in the majority there. Trying to think of what else. Have you seen the new? Have you seen that Netflix show Stranger Things yet?
Yes, I have.
Also really good, right?
Oh my god, dude, I loved it. I love that, and me and Ryan were talking about this. I love how in the intro, you can see, like, the dying pixels like you used to be able to when you would put in a VHS. Like, you could see pixels flickering in the background
Oh,
in the intro.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, just, like, go through the intro and you'll see that there's, like, the flickering of pixels.
I'm looking forward to season 2 though. Just when he like threw up a slug and the whole world just like suddenly just shook up for him. Like, okay, shit's gonna get real. And I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of shit gets real here.
I know, dude. The ending, I was so sad. Legit, I was like, oh no. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna spoilers, everyone.
Hashtag spoilers, you
just
motherfuckers.
Just as a fair warning. Okay, I'm gonna do like a count to 5, and if you're not gone by then, I'm sorry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if you haven't left, you're fucked.
Yeah, we gave you ample warning. Hashtag ample warning.
So when I thought she was dead, I was like, oh no, she's gone. And then he grabbed the waffles, and I was like, oh, what? No, dude, no. And then he started feeding her. I was like, dude. Which kind of gave me hope, though.
Yeah. Definitely looking forward to seeing if they, how far they'll take that one. I'm trying to think what other shows have been coming out recently that have been really good. I know American Horror Story just started, and I just started watching that new season. I skipped the past 2, and not because I didn't want to watch them, because Freak Show I didn't want to see, but then I didn't see Hotel at all, because I just haven't had a chance to see it yet. I don't know, it's one of those things. I probably should get to it at some point. Yeah, I'm caught up on shows at the moment. I don't have anything I haven't seen yet. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good in that. What else have you been up to, man?
Oh, shit.
It's been like fucking a month since I've seen you last.
Yeah. Ooh. What else has been going on besides school? I think that's just it. Really, I think that's mostly what, like, I can share on the podcast.
Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see. I guess I can go if you want. Because there's nowhere else here. I might as well take my turn for this weekly fucking checkup. Let's see. This past weekend, Amanda was out of town, so it's kind of just me. She was out of town the whole weekend, like she was out of town for, like, fuck was that? Sunday night and, like, most all of Monday. So I didn't get to see her for a little bit, and it's just me kind of getting some writing caught up and stuff done. Nothing too crazy. Finished another chapter finally. Rewatched some of the Markiplier Five Nights videos because I'll probably do Five Nights at Freddy's here soon, the third one for the channel, and hopefully the fourth one. I'm not reading ahead. I'm not looking ahead to see how to play the game, but mostly just to kind of get myself in the mindset for it again, because I have not played it in over a year, and I feel bad because part of the problem is we just can't get our group together to do any of the Let's Plays we used to do. You know, Aaron's busy with house shit. Ryan's being a dongle. Nicole is, like, in a coma as we speak. And then there's you and me. Our schedules just never line up.
Yeah, and that's partially because college is a fucking bitch. Now, here's my advice to the viewers at home.
Don't do college. It's not worth it.
Just do drugs, dude. Yes, your life goes nowhere.
Like, I actually went to college, man, and I'll say this much. It wasn't really that difficult, but it just, I don't know, they just expect a lot out of you time-wise, and it's like, you're trying to balance a job, and a social life, and sleep, and also hobbies to do stuff like this, and it just gets hard to keep up with anything.
Well, I have to keep my grades up, like, substantially, because, as I said, I'm going to be gone for 2 months, probably, this coming up summer, and that's because of Japanese immersion camp. Now, the reason I want to go into Japanese immersion camp is because I plan on eventually emigrating to Japan. And it would be nice to be able to speak Japanese when I'm emigrating to their country.
See, but you won't need that, though, with that new device I saw on Facebook, the one where you put the earbud in your ear, and it automatically translates everything you're hearing and then puts it in your ear. I'm like, that sounds really cool. If you get that for Japanese, you're good to go. You don't need translating for anything. You just got a machine to do it for you.
Yeah, but I guess it doesn't have the authenticity of it. Like, I feel so much more achieved when I actually look at how much kanji I know, and how much vocab I know.
No, I respect that. I'm just saying, for a practical standpoint, it probably would still be good to have that. Just for, like, you know, if someone says a word you don't understand or says, like, a phrase, and you're like, I have no idea what the fuck you just said. You said that awfully fucking fast for someone who knows that I can't speak Japanese as well as you can.
Yeah. So I have to keep a good grade with that. I'm taking currently 4 college classes along with high school.
You probably should limit it to, like, maybe 2 or 3. 4 seems like a lot.
Well, it was originally 3, and then it became 4. I'm taking mythology, which is relatively easy.
Mythology?
Yeah.
So, how's that? Do you, like, learn about, like, the mythical dragons and other, like, cool stories, or, like, what is it actually?
I know the Greek gods. And we just got done with a test on the Trojan War, and we're going on to the Odyssey.
When will you learn about Bigfoot? I want to learn when you learn that mythology. That would be great.
Oh my god. I'll ask her tomorrow.
Oh, no. Ask her if you'll learn about Slenderman.
Slenderman! Then I'm taking American Government, which, by the way, my teacher likes me but hates me at the same time.
Tell me the story behind that. I want to know.
Basically my first paper, it was really obvious my political views, and he doesn't like my political views, but he likes the way that I actually defend my political views. Because he said, and I quote, "You actually use logic and make very valid points to your ideologies." So...
Makes sense. So speaking of American government, I suppose we should talk about the big fucking elephant in the room, shouldn't we?
Oh, God.
Let's just start here by saying our opinions and views do not reflect the opinions and views of the Game Bane or podcast or the E-Vac Station channel. Our opinions are ours and ours alone, and if you disagree with our opinions, we respectfully disagree with yours, and you are entitled to whatever opinion you have. That being said, don't both candidates suck ass?
You know, I hate to say this, right? I have a little bit more respect for Hillary than I do Trump. Because...
That's only so much, though.
Well, I've been doing a lot more research the last couple days on Trump and Hillary. And most of the I'm going to just say this for the presidential debate itself. Trump seemed to be having a very hard time staying on subject, while Hillary had a very easy time and didn't really trail off as much as Trump did.
Yeah, but the easy way to look at it, though, is that she's a more polished politician. She knows how to do that without... She knows how to maintain composure in the debate situation, and he's more of just, I'm there for the spectacle. I'm there to entertain. And he kind of failed in that regard to entertain anybody. He was kind of boring for the most part.
Yeah, and I did some other research in that most of the shit that Trump gives Hillary shit for, really he has done, and has done on a worse level, I've noticed.
Well, and what's funny, too, is He used to be a huge Hillary supporter back in the day, and now he's turning on her. And the theory I've heard, and this may very well be true, is that he entered this race and hoped to get this far, not to win presidency, but to drive votes away from the Republican Party to ensure that she gets it. And considering how much of a nonsensical buttfuck this whole entire thing's been, it would not surprise me if he was actually doing that.
It wouldn't, but, like, for instance, right? He criticizes the Clinton Foundation for spending money on things that weren't necessarily for charity. Which, I think we can all agree is a pretty morally and shitty thing, right?
Yeah.
But then again, he has something called the Clinton Foundation. Or not the Clinton Foundation, the Donald J. Trump Foundation.
We have the Donald Trump University now, come on.
Well, actually, that's about to play into this.
Okay.
First of all, it's a foundation for charity. And a few years ago, he spent about $10,000 on a self-portrait that went to that charity. And the self-portrait isn't even hanging in a charity foundation or anything. It is hanging in a bar and grill in Florida.
What bar and grill wants a self-portrait of Donald Trump hanging over everyone watching him get drunk?
I don't know, but, like...
Unless you're using it as a dartboard.
When you look at the reviews, it doesn't have that very good reviews for food. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Another thing is that it has been proved that that funds that go to the Donald J. Trump Foundation also have been used for political bribery. Like, for instance, a lawyer from Florida was going to investigate Trump University until he gave her a very big sum of money.
I mean, money kind of talks, so it wouldn't surprise me that's what's going on a little bit, slightly. I'm looking at this whole political farce going on between the two of them, and like I said, I'm not convinced either one of them is good to be president. Like, so let me get my points across here. So on the Donald Trump side, the guy's insane. He has no actual clue what the job probably entails, and is making promises that require power well beyond what he's capable of doing. And aside from the fact that he's a complete... I don't know if he's actually racist or if he's just saying things to get attention. I don't know about that. So I'm not going to accuse him of actual genuine racism yet. But it wouldn't surprise me if there's a little hint of it in there. But my thing is with him, I think none of the promises he makes will come to fruition, and that Congress and Senate, hoping they actually do their jobs for once, will blockade it from ever accomplishing anything. As for Hillary, I don't trust her in the slightest. I don't trust either of them in the slightest, but I trust her probably a little less. Like, I trust him to be stupid and make poor decisions. I don't trust her at all because I don't really know what she's gonna try and plan to do, because she's got the media in her pocket. Everyone's pretty much just, like, on her side media-wise. The Washington is basically in her pocket. She knows all the back loops and loopholes and all the tricks to get around doing seedy little shit. And I'm like, neither one of you guys I would trust with a baby in a room alone. I feel like one of you would kill that baby and blame the other person. I would never know who it is.
You hear from the room, fold the towel! You come in and like, fuck, it's a bloodbath in here, dude. What the fuck?
And the third-party candidates aren't that much better. They're more human. They're more like human people. They're more normal people. But that's still not saying a whole lot. Right now, this is I think it's just the worst election in terms of options we have available to us. Like, South Park literally nailed it on the head, saying it's a choice between a douche and a turd sandwich. And I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know really where I want to go with this one. I just, no. I'm out. I feel like I'm out of this one.
You know, I'm actually leaning more towards Hillary. But let it be said that it's more of a hesitant leaning.
It's more of a, I don't want to, but I really don't have any better choice.
Um, but you're right. They are two very shady characters. What I do not like though is when people generalize. I hear a lot of people saying that all Trump supporters are racist and bigoted.
No, no.
But to me, that seems a bit false because there are people in similar situations to me in which they are very, very, very hesitantly leaning towards the left candidate or the right candidate, you know?
In a very polarizing race like this one, they're all going to be hesitant because neither candidate really fits the mold that they want. I mean, so for example, I've looked at the various political sites that kind of say the opinions on people. And this is way back when they were discussing every candidate, not just these two. And one of the big concerns I had that I made sure I had as a priority in my list of things to tell me who I should vote for or suggest I should vote for was freedom of the internet. I don't want the internet to be stifled by the government simply because they're afraid of how it works and don't understand it. So I don't want a candidate up there who's going to push for SOPA, PIPA, and all those other bullshit.
No, this is a free tool. What we're using right now should be a free public tool.
And wouldn't you know it, both candidates up there are for government control of the internet. And I'm like, no, that's bad?
Didn't we see what happens when we give them access to our phones?
Or our fucking school system, or our fucking postal service, or our fucking hospitals, or whatever else? The government really is bad at doing our government in particular is really bad at doing anything. Why would I want them to internet?
I mean, I hate to say it, any government really is very bad at their jobs.
But ours seems especially bad. Just as not nearly as bad as say like the dictatorship in China, but it's not far from how bad that is.
Or the fucking bureaucracy in the EU. Oh God, I don't want to talk about it.
So then you're all for Brexit at this point now.
I'm not for Brexit, but I don't like the fucking bureaucracy in the EU, dude.
Well, now you understand where Brexit's coming from. You're like, oh, I kind of get their bullshit. I don't agree with it, but I get it.
I get where it's just nobody made those points when arguing. That's the problem during Brexit. These weren't the remarks that they were making. They were having false allegations.
You're right, and to be fair, I didn't know enough about both sides of Brexit to make an opinion on it, so I stay out of it completely. I'm like, I don't know why they want to leave. I don't know why they'd want to stay. I'll let them do whatever they want to do. I don't give a shit.
You know, all I have to say is fuck you, Nigel Farage, and your baboon-looking ex-London mayor ass, Boris Johnson, dude. Fuck you.
Before I get too far, we have another would you rather question. I've done a few, but I wanted to stop on this one in particular. Would you rather never play computer games again?
Oh, shit.
Or never watch any video on a computer again?
Oh, fuck, dude.
Now, I can kind of get away with not watching a video on the computer again because I have game systems I could watch the videos on.
Ooh,
right. But I'm going to make this a bit more specific. I'm going to change the wording. It's not going to be the wording on the screen, but it's would you ever play video games again, including
console
and PC, or would you rather watch anything online again? That's kind of how I'm going to break it down a bit to make it a little harder to pick.
Do I have okay, let's make it a little bit interesting. Let's say I have an 8-hour grace period to download videos.
I feel like that's kind of cheating.
I'll give you a hint when I'm downloading. It's not YouTube videos, bud.
Porn?
Oh, hell yeah.
Man, tough. I would not count Netflix in this one just because it's not technically...
I think they mean, like, YouTube videos. I don't think they mean, like, actual mediaized...
Well, okay, so let me ask you this. I go to some sites to stream my videos. Like, I'll go to watch, like, the newest episodes of, like, South Park or something on a certain website because it's on a Netflix yet or Hulu or whatever. So my question to you then is, does that count?
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah, see, you know that kind of pickle I'm in.
Ooh, shit. Am I going to be able to pirate shit still?
I love that question. Am I going to be able to pirate shit still?
This is a concerning question to me, mate. Okay? Wait, so if I torrent it, right,
Mm-hmm.
and download it, is it technically still watching it on the internet? Because I didn't watch it on the web.
Fair. My
I watched it as a downloaded file.
Here's my real concern. I watch a lot of how-to videos for like how to cook this, how to install this, how to make that. I'm not going to be able to do that without the internet to watch the stuff on. And that's going to really hurt my ability to do certain things.
Well, yeah, because like, oh shit, I watch a lot of cooking videos
See? And then
on YouTube.
if I say no computer games, then this channel's done.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can never go back and like reminisce on the videos, anyways, because
I guess if I really had to pick, I would say I'd give up computer games just because I could watch Let's Plays of the stuff I'm missing out on and just make myself sad. I don't want to. It's literally the choice I wouldn't want to make. But if I can watch any videos I want, I can watch Markiplier or Achievement Hunter or Two Best Friends play through shit. And I'm like, okay, well that's fine. It's not what I want, but I can live. I'll just go kill myself and just leave it at that.
I mean, yeah, I would have to say, fuck, I would have to say video games because I can live without video games because I have other like hobbies and interests.
Yeah.
But videos I kind of use on my day-to-day life.
Well, I like how we made this decision. Let's see what the results are. We were in the majority of 58 to 42. That's a close one, though.
Ooh. But because I can say on the other hand, I don't really need videos for entertainment purposes because I can keep myself entertained with.
I can just jack off and not need a video. It's fine.
That's what our imagination's for.
That's what that magazine at the store's for.
You know, that's what like the dirty hobo down the street is selling, dude. Come on.
He's like, yo, for a nickel, I'll just joik you off right here. Joik it off. He's part Caribbean. He's gonna give you that Caribbean jerk.
I'll suck your pickle for a nickel.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
That got dark quick.
That's what happens when we are alone on the podcast.
Indeed. So let's change the news to something a little more uplifting and upbeat. So, my girlfriend's birthday is October 18th. And we're hitting our 2-month anniversary thing like in the next few days or so. Like next week, I think. So, October's kind of a interesting month. So, what's going on? So, on the weekend before she has her birthday, so like the 16th, we're gonna travel out to Iowa City and we're gonna go see a play, musical play, The Book of Mormon. We're gonna go check it out.
Oh, dude, it is fantastic.
We didn't get the best seats because we kind of bought late because we weren't sure what the plan was gonna be until like this week. Kind of, we were kind of trying to like piece together what the plan was gonna be. I didn't know if other people were gonna be doing stuff with her, or if it was just gonna be me and her, or what. So I'm like, let's just wait until we know what's going on, and then we'll buy the plan. But we'll buy the tickets, we'll go with the plan, we'll figure something out. She's never been to Iowa City, so I'm going to try to look up some things we can go do, food to go eat. So if I have any friends in the Iowa City area who want to get together or meet up and just say hi, give me a shout out, man. Podcast, Facebook, let me know. Hashtag shout out. Yeah, hashtag shout out. Why not? So do that.
Fucking hand-delivered mail on the back of a horse. Like,
I mean, if you want to get classy, that's the way to do it. But, what else we got going on? And then she'll probably be meeting some more of my family on the 23rd is what I think we landed on. And then we have a weekend together this weekend. I have a 3-day weekend this weekend. So, we're going to try to get some stuff going on. I don't know what we're doing yet. Well, the one thing that I've learned is that making plans is difficult because she's kind of not throwing anyone under the bus here. She's self-admitted she's a little indecisive, and I don't like being the guy who makes all the plans. So I don't want to just like pick all the things to do and be like, hey, we're doing this, and then she's like, okay, whatever. I want to make sure it's stuff that she wants to do too, and so trying to push her to tell me what she wants to do can sometimes be a little tricksy.
You know, I'd feel kind of bad, but I think that's because I'm a lot more self-conscious of a human being. Like, I don't know. Um,
You were
anyways,
saying.
sorry, like I was looking at something. Like I don't know, it'd feel weird to be making all the decisions for dates and shit.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
And I mean, I don't mind making decisions. It's just one of those things like, I really like certain kinds of food, and I mean, it's not like we have different tastes of food. Like we both like tacos, we both like Chinese, we both like this, both like that. But I want to like, be that guy who's like, I want to go to Pancheros every time if there's a better taco place out there, and she knows about, and doesn't want to like just say something. So I'm like, I always like to stop and like, here's what I want to do, or here's the kind of thing I'm interested in doing. What do you want to do? I kind of try to make it like a team thing, so that way it's not all me, it's not all her, it's like a mix of both. And for the most part, it's been almost a full 2 months, and so far we have not had any issues with that. I think things are going pretty well so far.
Yeah, well, props to you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of what else. I started getting her into the Five Nights at Freddy's videos for Markiplier, and we watched one of the game theory videos of it. She seems to be pretty into that so far, so that's going good.
Cool. Cool, yeah. Scipio Doolio.
Well, I wanted to show her those because I don't know. I just felt like, hey, we both like spooky things. This is kind of spooky and jump scary. Let's give this a shot. And plus, Markiplier's funny, so I'm like, well, worst case here, we'll at least have a good laugh.
Well, good.
Yeah. We've been talking a lot about Markiplier. I brought him up a lot, which is more than I probably should. But you know who we should be bringing up more often is DollarShaveClub.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yep. So, would you rather get Gillette razors and fucking kill yourself, or would you rather have DollarShaveClub razors and have the best time of your life shaving your face for only a few dollars a month every month, getting that nice, clean, smooth shave on your face, your legs, wherever the hell you want to shave yourself? Max, what do you think?
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna vote Dollar Shave Club. You know why?
Why?
Because it just doesn't do miracles for your face.
So yeah, folks, if you want some great razors for the price I said, go to DollarShaveClub.com/evac station and shave face all over the place. It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. As Nicolas Cage would say, you could shave your face off, and you'd be great. So do it. DollarShaveClub.com/evac station. Go now. So would you rather be handcuffed to your worst enemy in your life for life, or be separated from your entire family for life?
Ooh. I would say worst enemy. You know why?
Why?
I'm good at fucking tormenting people.
I would say worst enemy because I can make him my friend. I would try my damnedest.
I would. I hate to admit this. Low key, when I don't like a person, I love making them suffer. Call me a sadist. That's what I am. Anyways.
The problem I'm thinking of, who is my worst enemy? There was a bully I had back in like middle school, high school, but I haven't seen him in years, so I really wouldn't call him that anymore. He's just some asshole I used to know.
And he might not even be an asshole anymore. He might be a nice dude now. Like, fuck.
So no low key here. So I was at home not too long ago, and my mom's reading the paper, and she's like, "Hey, what was the name of that bully you had in school?" And she lists the last name, and I'm like, "Yeah, so what about it?" It's like, "Well, his mom died." I'm like, "What?" And she looks at the paper, like, "Yeah, this is his mom. She died." And I'm like, "What? What the fuck?"
Like you turn around and whisper, "Too bad he's not in the ground yet."
Yeah, I'm not gonna name names because I don't want to be that guy, but yeah, it was kind of funny to hear that.
So yeah.
Yeah. What else? What else? Let's see. Talked about politics. Talked about personal shit going on. How about another Would You Rather?
Sure.
Would you rather be a dinosaur or be a narwhal?
Ooh, what type of dinosaur, dude?
I feel like the door's open for whatever you want. I know what I'm picking, but what are you picking?
Okay, hold on, I got a question.
Yes.
This is about to get fucking deep, my man.
Okay. Elbow deep or just regular deep?
Like, shoulder deep,
Oh, fuck.
my man.
That's pretty deep. I don't think I've known anyone who's gone that deep before and lived to tell about it.
Okay, let's say I go with a dinosaur, right?
Yes.
Can I still expect to go extinct via however the hell they went extinct?
That is an excellent question. Keep in mind, though, they had millions of years on the planet before they actually went extinct. We as a human as a narwhal, you would only have... What's your life expectancy as a narwhal? Like 50 years?
Yeah, but hold on, let me... Life expectancy narwhal. We're looking at about 50 years, give or take.
Wow, that's pretty spot on there. Dinosaurs,
Yeah, you think it's good?
Dinosaurs, do we really know what their life expectancy was? Like, even just a T-Rex, for example. Do we know how long a T-Rex on average would live?
Okay, let's say how long did a T-Rex live? Let's keep it at that. I'd probably go with a Velociraptor.
Right. But for simplicity, T-Rex is probably the easiest one to get information on.
About 20 to 30 years on average. Actually, the T-Rex in the Field Museum is aged at 29 years old.
Okay, huh. I think of what other dinosaurs would, like, give us that. Okay, try Velociraptor. See what the age for expectancy for Velociraptor would be. I imagine it can't be that much higher. Well, it's smaller. I guess I could see it doubling.
Life expectancy.
I'm gonna look up on my phone here while we're doing this. I'm curious now. Life expectancy for a Triceratops. I'm gonna do that one while you're doing the Velociraptor.
Okay, hold up. About a decade. So about 10 years or
Jesus,
or
they
more.
don't fucking live very long, do they? So, Triceratops is about 15. So, basically what we're looking at here is dinosaurs didn't live very long despite having millions of years to do whatever the fuck they wanted.
So, 10 to 30 years per depending on species of dinosaur.
Yeah, let's just go with an average 20 versus 50 here. So,
yeah,
you live longer as a narwhal, but you're a fucking dinosaur.
Whew. You know, narwhals get into zoos though, and humans take really good fucking care of them, dude.
If dinosaurs lived this long, we would have been put in zoos too, though.
Fuck it, I'm going dinosaur. Because you know why? They're just cooler, dude, and like they can get around a lot easier.
To quote one of the opening lines for an episode of Gauntlet on Rooster Teeth, you either go dinosaur or you go home. 67 to 33. We did pretty good. Here's a long one. Would you rather...
In-depth conversation about dinosaurs versus narwhals.
Really? Would you rather bring John Lennon and George Harrison back to life and reform the Beatles today, or go back to 1963 and go to every Beatles concert from then until 1970 when they broke up?
Fuck, dude.
I'd go to the time travel one.
Do we have to permanently stay there, though?
I think it's only until you see them break up and then you can come back.
Okay.
But that's a 7-year commitment, just so you know. Granted, when you reach a certain age, though, I mean, it's fine. Because you can just retire. Like, hey, I'm going to go travel for 7 years to go watch Beatles concerts. It's great.
You know...
I'm going to change your mind. Here's why. I'm going to bring them back to life. And the reason for this is simple. I'm not a big Beatles fan. But if I bring them back and reform the band, I can reform the band to play different, better music. We could do heavy metal instead of just straight up Beatles stuff. It'd be great.
No. I don't see them as a heavy metal type
You
group.
teach them; they'll have to learn.
No. Okay, let's think. What are some Beatles music?
It's all very lovey-dovey.
I want to hold your hand is like the only one that I really know.
I know. I don't know very much now. I don't know the songs because I don't listen to them too often. The ones I've heard, I'm like,
You know, do you want to fuck over Kurt Cobain more than he was in life?
Sure, why not?
Fuck it, let's just take Smells Like Teen Spirit and move along and give it to them.
Alright, moving along to the next one. Let's see. Okay. This will be interesting to see what you pick. Would you rather have a flying car or have a 1 terabyte internet connection?
Oh, shit, dude. Oh, fuck.
I know my answer right off the bat.
Hold on. How much music does... Okay, let's go into details about the flying car, right?
Okay.
What model?
It's so vague, I feel like you should be able to pick anything. I think the limitation would be it has to be like a not truck. Because trucks are heavy, it'd be hard to make them fly. So a smaller, probably sportier car, I'd say.
Okay, so we had a sports car.
Probably nothing bigger than like a small SUV.
Okay, question. Bugatti? Is it a Bugatti?
Sure, let's make it a Bugatti.
Okay, so it's a fucking Bugatti. Okay, can I play music while I'm traveling in this car?
It's a car, of course you can. It's got auxiliary cables, it's got a CD player, it's got everything.
Okay, wait, does it have a really nice radio, though? Like, something that I can plug my phone into and play music off of my phone?
You do realize that some cars let you put your own radio in there if you really need to? Like, you can just install a new one.
Yeah, I know, because I did that with my car. Because my old radio was shit, dude. Fuck. I would probably do the flying car, because you know why?
Because you're flying around in a car all the time, why do you need an internet connection?
Yeah, well, that and, like, okay, I can listen to music, I have a flying car. I can pretty much go anywhere in the world with that.
Yeah. The only problem you're going to come across, though, is what happens when you start trying to, like, travel across the ocean. Like, what happens if you run out of gas? Like, they're going to be like, oh, hey, listen, you should probably fill up here in New York. And, like, I already did. Like, you're not going to have enough gas to get across that Atlantic. It's fine. You'll start flying, and you'll get halfway through, and you're like, oh, fuck, well, it's the Titanic all over again.
Well, okay, I'm going to just go out on a limb. I'm assuming I'm not the only one with a flying car. Like, there has to be other people purchasing this, right?
I'm operating in the assumption that you are the only one with a flying car. Like, you're the only one with your flying car, the only one with a 1 terabyte internet connection. That's all it is.
Still, like, you can get around Okay, hear me out, right?
Yeah.
It's a flying car, so it can go across water. So, what you do is you can see all of North America, all of South America, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you go up to Alaska, and you can relatively easily drive to Russia, because it's not that far away from island to island, from Alaska to Russia, right? So then guess what? Now you're open to Asia, the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. Bada boom, bada beep. You're good.
Fair enough. So, fuck you guys over in New York. You'll have to take a long way there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go flying car as well, because, let's be honest here, we've always wanted to fly.
Yeah.
We're in the majority once again, 63-37. Let's see. Got another one here. This is interesting. Would you rather never be able to touch blue or never be able to touch red?
Sorry, blue.
You're actually gonna go blue.
I use the color scheme of like red and black and red and gray way too much to not use.
See, I wear a lot of blue jeans, and that's gonna really cut my ability to wear blue jeans.
I wear black jeans, so I'm pretty much good.
Wow. Well, you made the official call first. Let's go ahead and see what happens if we hit blue. More people actually don't want to touch red.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. This one's an easy one.
Okay.
Would you rather save Abraham Lincoln or save JFK?
Ooh, fuck. Oh shit, dude.
I'm looking at it this way. Abraham Lincoln did his job, did a really good job, and is probably one of America's greatest heroes for what he did. JFK didn't really get to do much. Like, he did a couple things, but his potential could have been so much more had he not died.
You know, I'm gonna say Abe because hear me out, right?
Yeah.
Abe actually did stop slavery with his initiative during the Civil War, right?
Yeah.
But JFK may have contributed a little bit to the civil rights movement, but he definitely wasn't the, like, force power there.
No. Like I said, I think that's because his life was cut so short. Had he been able to actually do his job for longer than how he did, he might actually be able to make some pretty significant strides in that.
Yeah, like, but that's the thing.
He was a very young guy when he got into office.
He was a very young guy, and he still had plenty of time left. And he did actually have a lot of approval.
Yeah.
It's just... But, as you said, his life was cut short, so we'll never know what actually would have came from that. Now, I guess with that, though, you basically just convinced me to switch to JFK. Because
now you want to see what would happen.
Well, like, think about it, right? Abe Lincoln had already done the peak of what he was going to do,
he
right?
He pretty much accomplished everything he set out to do, yeah.
So,
the only thing he never got to do was finish seeing a fucking play.
Yeah, like... So, like... While it's a shitty thing to say, I'd rather have him assassinated than JFK, because JFK still had potential as a young man who was just newly elected into office, pretty much.
I would say it's not a horrible thing to say, it's just a horrible way to say it.
Yeah.
We are in the minority. More people would save Lincoln. And I don't think it's a wrong choice. It's just not the choice I would have made.
I just see as JFK, like, Abe had already achieved pretty much the peak of what his presidency was going to be anyways.
Yep. Okay, here's one. Would you rather see the future or save the past? Or, sorry, change the past. Change the past.
Change the past or what?
See the future or change the past?
So I can only see the future.
Yes.
I would only see the future.
Same here.
Because changing the past is kind of fuckety. Like, I've watched Doctor Who, boy.
I've watched the Halloween episode of Simpsons where Homer fucking kills a fly and everything just goes to hell. No, I'm not doing that.
Like, you go into the past and there's, like, a fly on the back of, like, Julius Caesar's head, and you hit it. Next thing you know, the Ottomans took over the next day.
Well, damn, boy. That changed history for life. That's kind of the thing, though. Like, if you go back and change history, like, sure, you might be able to save yourself from breaking up with a girl you might like, but at the same time, I may not be with the person I'm with now. I may not even be born. I may have just fucking murdered my first child because I decided to not fuck some lady.
Like, that is the best way to describe... But then again, I might have been able to get rid of that crack. I mean...
I might have been able to get rid of that crack baby, though.
I would say because, like, think about it, right?
Yeah.
There's the Syrian refugee crisis right now going on, right? There's refugee crises all across the world. There is just so much fucked up shit. Imagine being able to see that and just warn everyone around you.
Imagine you can see the future and know when a terrorist attack is going to happen. So you can be like, hey, listen, guys, we don't have to do this whole bullshit screen anymore. Just have me around. I'll tell you when shit's going to get real, okay? Like, next week we have something going on. And you better go to, like, San Jose, Mexico, or wherever the fuck we're going to, and go stop it. And everyone will be like, oh shit, it's real. Let's go check it out. And then they'll find out, oh yeah, it's a real thing. Get him.
I mean, imagine it this way, right?
Yeah,
I'm
imagining.
you're some guy in an Afghani village right outside of ISIS territory, and you know they're coming eventually. You just don't know when, right?
Just like the redcoats, yeah.
Yeah. And then a guy just comes up to you with a shit ton of cash, just like, get out of town. Just hands you the money and just walks away.
Here's the other thing you can think about too. By seeing the future, think of all the money you can make from that. Like, I'm not just saying stocks, even though that'd be a really easy way to do it, but there's also gambling. There's also just using your ability to see the future to, like, tell fortunes to people and have them actually be legit. So, there's a lot of benefits to it.
How much money do people make betting on, like, the World Championship and the Super Bowl each year?
It depends on who you ask. Some people make a pretty good killing on that. And you don't even need to make a lot of money. You don't have to be a millionaire, but you can make enough to get by without any effort at all.
So, you can just get away with so much shit.
Basically, yeah. You could predict the election results and warn people of how shitty everything's gonna be.
You can... Yeah, but then again, you wouldn't be able to know if Harambe did 9/11, dude.
I feel like you'd be able to tell. There'd be some clues.
I guess you could look into the future and see if it's ever revealed.
Hey, Max.
Hmm.
Would you rather visit Hogwarts or visit Narnia?
Fuck, dude. Why do you give me such hard questions, dude?
I'm gonna start first here. Narnia is kind of a fucked up place. Like, shit's always getting real there, and fights and wars are always going on, Ice Queen shit, and all that stuff. I'm gonna go to Hogwarts, and I get that there was a big fight there, and I get that shit happened there, but how often does that actually happen? It happened, once. There's a couple other instances, but nothing major. Narnia's always fucked up somehow. Hogwarts, I'm gonna be at least a little safer, and I'm gonna learn how to use magic, whereas in Narnia, who's gonna teach me shit there? I'm gonna hang out with a fucking goat man and fight some guy with a lion. I'm not gonna learn shit from that.
You're right, dude. Fuck.
Go ahead and go Hogwarts.
I'm going, because I'm a pretty big buff for education and learning. So this is just more to add on to my learning plate.
It's something you could add to your resume saying, yes, I attended high school. I went to a little bit of college. I went to Hogwarts. And I also went to the X-Men Institute of Mutant Studies.
Narnia, I'm just gonna go to war and fuck some bitches up. And I do that on a daily basis, dude. I go to the wars of Vietnam every day, dude.
Actually, what's funny is I saw a game theory video, or film theory video, that discussed what school is the better school to go to. And they were using the certain grading scale. And they compared the X-Men Institute versus the Hogwarts versus some called the Peregrine school for the unusual or gifted or whatever, right? Some book series I've never heard of. The X-Men Institute won, but just barely, because somehow they had just enough faculty and shit to go on to actually make it work.
Perfect.
Yeah. Hogwarts came in a very close second, though.
Oh, shit, dude.
The only reason it didn't win, I think, was because of... What was the reason? It came into one final category. I can't remember what the last category even was, but it was something really hilarious, so I'm like, oh, really? That's what they get caught on. Weird. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just kind of laughing at your...
Gotcha. Let's see. We can get a couple more in here. Would you rather have a nail hammered through every joint in each of your fingers? Or have a famous starry night slowly carved into your back with a knife?
Yo. The Starry Night, dude. Do you know how romantic that shit is? Where, you just go, you're like, I have the Starry Night on my back.
You just take it out and be like, girl, look at my Starry Night back. And if she's blind, you can feel it because it's carved in there. It's actually like Braille almost.
Even that, right? You can be on your not romantic, right? Out of that, right?
Yeah.
But let's say you're on your fucking deathbed.
Mm-hmm.
and and you can I don't want to see my kids. Like your kids walk up, yeah, Dad. Check my back when I die. And okay, you die. You take your last breath. They turn you around, tear off your coat, your your shirt, and guess what's there? The fucking starry night. And dude, guess what you can do afterwards, right?
What?
Once it's not raw anymore and it's scarred into your skin, you can get that shit colored, dude. You can just cover it up with a fucking tattoo.
That'd be pretty sick, actually. Would you rather hang out with Eminem or Jay-Z?
Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah, this is a lot easier than the last one.
You know, which has less of a criminal record?
I assume Eminem because he's white, but then again, I could be very wrong.
Didn't Jay-Z recently go to jail?
Well, I guess that answers the question right there, then.
So, I guess Eminem.
Because if I have to hang with Jay-Z in a prison cell, I don't want to do that. Okay. This is a little more speed here. If Jabba the Hutt sentenced you to death, would you rather be fed to the Rancor or fed to the Sarlacc?
Rancor or Sarlacc?
Now, if I remember correctly, the Sarlacc digests you over many, many years, and the Rancor just rips you in half.
Rancor, I guess, then. Because, okay.
Well, we're in the majority, but it's not a big majority, so people really want to go to that Sarlacc pit and maybe meet up with Boba Fett and his useless ass. Shout out to Ryan, by the way. Let's see. Would you rather never shave ever again, or never cut finger and toenails ever again? Damn. That's tough.
Oh, shit, dude.
Because if I never shave again, I can't enjoy those $299 razors from DollarShaveClub.com/evac station and get those nice cheap razors delivered right to my house because I'm not allowed to shave anymore. But at the same time, though, I'll be really gross with long fingernails and toenails, and people will be like, oh no, you're gross like that Gollum monster, and I don't want to see you ever again. And that would suck. So I don't know what I'd pick here.
I would say never shave because, well, I can't grow, that big of a beard, right?
Yeah.
Mine's a pretty thin beard. And you know what? I can still style it, right?
You would hope so.
Fingernails and toenails, you can't really, style. They're just there.
You just sharpen them into weapons, basically.
So, I guess I would just go with not shaving, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go that too. But you should still go to DollarShaveClub.com/evac station for $299 razors every month to your door.
Please give us your money.
Let's see. Would you rather be trapped in a sandstorm or a snowstorm?
Ooh, fuck.
I'm gonna go snowstorm because sandstorm implies I'm stuck in a desert, and I don't want to be in a desert.
I would say snowstorm too because, if you're in a desert, right?
Yeah.
You fucked. Water-wise.
You're pretty fucked.
But, if it's a snowstorm, right? There's going to be snow around you, which means water.
And odds are you were smart enough to bring food with you, so you're probably not going to die.
And snow, all you do is dig into the snow. And you can survive like that decently.
Oh, fuck. Would you rather suck a hobo's toe for 2 minutes, 2 whole minutes, or be in a cage with a honey badger and a lion for 20 seconds?
Motherfucker. Oh, shit diggity.
Now, if I could wash the hobo's toe for 2 minutes, I would, and I'd do that. However, I don't think they're going to give me that option. I think you just have to go in raw, is what it is.
Fuck me life, dude. How big's the cage?
Well, it's got to host a badger and a lion. And a lion's a pretty sizable creature. I'd say at least the size of a decent room. I wouldn't say, massive, though. I think I would go with the cage, and here's why. I think you could convince the two to fight each other long enough for you to get out. In worst case scenario, the lion just eats the honey badger, I think.
No, because lions are scared of honey badgers, dude.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they really? I
Yeah.
want to see the video evidence of this.
There's actually a documentary on Netflix, dude.
Really?
Yeah. You have no idea how many times I've fantasized about having a honey badger as a pet, dude.
Bro, you scare sometimes. You gonna go to the Hoboto?
Nah, dude, fuck that shit.
We're in the
I'm
majority.
going out hard. I'm going out hardcore, dude. I'm going to go with the fucking honey badger, dude.
Alright, this is a tough one for me, I think. Would you rather save 2 family members, just 2 of them though, or save 10,000 strangers?
10,000 strangers.
I mean, yeah, because you never know who that is. If that special someone's going to be in that 10,000 strangers, or if your next big deal is going to be in the 10,000 strangers, or if Mark Hamill is that 10,000 strangers. You want to save as many people as you can.
Boy, you can repopulate with that 10,000. Okay, I'm joking, obviously, but
you
like
could repopulate the 2 family if you really wanted to, but then you're just in Arkansas.
Damn. Fuck, but like, dude, it's 10,000 people, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's more than what was in the Twin Towers. Like,
you basically are just saving the Twin Towers plus like some extra
more
people. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, like, how many people died in the Twin Towers?
Let's find out with Google.
How many people died in the Twin Towers? We are looking at about 3,000 people.
So we're basically tripling that.
Yeah.
So we're basically saving the septuple towers versus 2 people.
Yeah. Like, do I look like mini Hitler over here, dude?
Sometimes that get you guys confused, but only a little bit. Okay. I think we have time for one more here. Would you rather always know when people are lying, or always be able to get away with lying?
Oh shit, dude.
It's a tough one. Cause I don't think so. Here's my thinking: if you can always tell when people are lying, I think you can still lie, but you don't always get away with it. And if you're always getting away with lying, it's not that you can't catch people lying. But one is always guaranteed to catch, and one's always guaranteed to get away with.
Oh, fuck.
I think I would always like to know when people are lying, so that way I can catch people for doing dumb shit. Because if I'm always lying, I feel like I would become a horrible person then.
I guess that's true, but on the other hand, I think naturally a lot of people, like, lie. And they don't even mean to, and I think they're like small little lies that really no one would give a shit about.
I have a question though. So let's say I always get away with lying. What if I tell a lie that contradicts another lie?
Oh shit! I think you would still be in like a web of lies, right?
Yeah.
But I think you would be you'd have the cunning, and you'd be able to just, like... I think no matter what, you're still going to get away with it. And I'd
like to know the logistics of that, though. Like, so let's say I tell, say, hey, honey, I'm going to be at the baseball game today. She knows I hate baseball, so she already knows I'm lying. But, so in this situation, I would get away with it, though. And then, somehow, I come home and say, I make up a whole new lie saying, oh yeah, honey, I was actually at some fucking football game, whatever. And I have evidence that shows I'm in a baseball, I'm not in either one. So, I've created a horrible web of lies. And just shit's getting real, and you could tell that's all fake, but I don't know. It's hurting my head trying to think about it now. I think I'd rather go being the human lie detector, though.
I guess the lie detector, because you know what? You can call people out on bullshit.
You'd get a good job that way, too.
Like, imagine your career in justice. Just based off... But then again, would people know that you're basically a human lie detector? Or is it like only you know that you're capable of this?
I mean, even if it's only you that knows, you could probably like advertise it and like find ways to prove it.
I guess, yeah, but like what I'm saying is that like in a court system, right?
Oh, okay.
You just saying
You're basically asking, are you admissible evidence?
Yeah, like
I don't know. If we have any fans out there who are lawyers who could tell us about that, please let us know in the comments below. We will hopefully continue this intellectually stimulating conversation again soon. Max,
have a whole video dedicated to it.
Yeah. Just that alone. Should we call it a night then, you think? Because I know you said you had to leave early.
I do have to leave early. I have some other business to attend to.
Fair enough. So tune in again next week for more podcasts. Sorry we're kind of short this week, and sorry it's not our usual format. Kind of just scrambled together last minute, and this was kind of a fun little diversion anyway. So if you like this, like, share, subscribe, comment, etc. We'll see you again next week for shenanigans that hopefully are more involved in this. See you next time.
See ya! Fucking close the podcast.